The challenge of conducting interviews in Rwanda and Cambodia. In August and September 2021, we drove every day into different villages in Rwanda. Given the restrictions of movement due to the COVID pandemic, we only interviewed former genocide perpetrators living in the districts of Kayonza and Bugesera. We interviewed 55 former genocide perpetrators, all released from prison. The genocide perpetrators that we interviewed were all male. The first reason is that there were far fewer female perpetrators than male perpetrators. The second reason is that after the genocide, while many men were put in jail, women were not generally considered to be direct perpetrators. Moreover, most of the acknowledged female perpetrators had been judged and sentenced to jail during the Gacaca courts, and they were still in jail at the time of testing. The mean age of our respondents was 60 years old, but with a variability ranging from 41 to 79 years old. In fact, some of the respondents were minors when they participated in the genocide. Our youngest respondent told us that a group of people asked him when he was 13 years old to kill a woman they had caught, which he did. He was found guilty by the Gacaca court and spent 6 months in prison instead of many years, because he was a child when this happened. We faced many unexpected obstacles while interviewing. For example, on one of the days we faced an unexpected strike from some of the interviewees. We arrived at the planned location, but there was no one there. We had no idea what was happening, and we called Silas, another representative of Prison Fellowship Rwanda. Over 2 hours later, he was able to find out that the interviewees had decided to boycott the research activities. No one was able to explain why. We knew only that some kind of rumour had circulated, and no one would return. We thus packed up our material and went back to Kigali, a bit disappointed by the lost day. Amazingly, the day after, all the interviewees on strike came to be interviewed, and everything went smoothly. That is an event that still puzzles me, and I really have no clue about what happened. Individual actions and beliefs also impacted our study. Among the perpetrators interviewed, one was too drunk to consider his responses reliable. We actually tried to make him come several times to conduct the interviews, which he did. But no matter whether the interviews were conducted in the morning or in the evening, he was always drunk. We thus gave up on him. 5 of our respondents also claimed that they were entirely innocent and did not conduct any crimes, despite having been prosecuted by the Gacaca courts. We thus did not include them in the final analyses of the interviews, as we wanted to keep the focus on those who confirmed that they had participated actively in the genocide and agreed to answer all the questions. Those claiming innocence indeed did not answer the questions, except by saying that they were innocent.